The show's continuing. League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week. And the Hartford Yard goes. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Peter Lambert, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Danny Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Kohler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Danny Freeman.
Danny Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, attaboy. Nice, Rick.
That's a base hit, their first of the game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
The right fielder, number 16.
So striding in, Drew Weeks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And he's safe.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Now batting, Vince Fernandez. And they're runners at the corners now.
Fernandez.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Now in the box, Arbison Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Perez.
Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. High hop, and he barehands it. Got him.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Coming to the plate now, Taylor Davis. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Davis.
The 0-1 pitch. To third. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yard Goats are out on top, 5-1. Striding into the box, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it.
Run it out, run it out, run it
On the
out.
first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Digging in, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Freeman.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 62 on the year, and it's now 6-3.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Hartford seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Peter Lambert earns win number 7 on the season. Reed Humphreys records the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yardgoats, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today it's the second of this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ashton Goudeau out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Danny Freeman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and...
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that is home run number 63 on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Now to the plate, Danny Freeman. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping into the box, Drew Weeks.
Now batting, the right fielder, Drew.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
The 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Vince Fernandez.
Now batting, left fielder, Vince.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
All right, come on now. What time? Let's fly.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
The 1-2. There he goes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yard Goats lead it 2-1. Digging in once again, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Freeman.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Bullet back up the middle.
Come on, Dig, you're going to have to work.
McKenna is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. So stepping in, Ryan McKenna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
McKenna.
Ready with the 0-2. On the ground to third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
So striding in, Martin Cervenka, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A pause, and the 0-2. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yard Goats are out on top 3-1. At the plate, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the 1st out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning. Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Yard Goat, number 7 on the season. Cody Sedlock struck out 10 in the losing effort. Brian Shaw earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats. 3 runs on 8 hits.
With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jack Wynkoop, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Leading off.
In now, Danny Freeman. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Oh, look at the sliding stop.
Damn, good stop.
He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Standing in, Quinn Brody. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. One's down to third. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in to try it again, Elise Sanchez.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now the payoff pitch home. To the left
Make a
side,
play.
scooped up, throw to the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bohannon.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Cody.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third.
Damn.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And now it's a 6-1 ball
Stepping
game.
in,
What the fuck?
Danny Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Danny Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to right field.
Late on a hanging curveball. What the
Brody
fuck,
is
kid?
there. 2 down. At the plate, Danny Freeman. 0 for 2
Not
on his
be
line
late on a
thus far.
curveball if it's right there.
Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Striding in once again, Jeremy Vasquez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded weakly toward third. He's right there, and there are 2 away now.
I need a
Stepping
fucking
up to the
hit.
plate, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Oh, my
With
God.
this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to
After
try
the
and
last
get on
at-bat,
something
there goes
and
that
drive
hitting
it out of the
streak.
yard this AB.
And if you're looking for
Yep.
what this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big
Our
turning
final
point,
line
and
score.
they made it
First
stand
for
up the rest of the way.
victorious
And
Binghamton
tonight's
Rumble
comes to a conclusion,
6 runs,
6-1
9
the
hits,
final.
1 error. They left 12 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a match. Settling in now, Danny Freeman. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Coming to the plate now, Miles Jones, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Freeman, the runner at second with 1 away. And now the runner's trying for third. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100.
Now at the plate, Peter Pascal.
Now batting, right fielder, Peter Pascal.
To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So a 2-run shot to left center, and that's home run number 64 on the season, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Stepping up now, Danny Freeman. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Line towards center field. Cordell is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Standing in, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And quickly, there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Ali Sanchez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Ali Sanchez.
And drive to left. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Yard Goats led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Evan Grills earned his 9th win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for your Yard Goats. Number 28, Danny.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Ready with the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Ashton Goudeau takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Gonsalves earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious River Cats, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Cole Stapler gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Hey, find something you like up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center.
Attaboy, way to drive it.
Attaboy,
And
find the
that
ball,
finds
find
some
the ball.
outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Willie Abreu. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Runner goes for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in, Vince Fernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pops this one up. Vasquez is under it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 1 inning in the books here. Binghamton leads it 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Andrew Church. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andrew Church.
Softly on the ground to third. Right to him. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. And Binghamton is out in front, 2-0. So striding forward now, Danny Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Freeman.
Let her rip, let her rip.
From the stretch. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The left fielder.
Into the box, Vince Fernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready on 1 and 2. Here's a pop-up now. Toffee is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Arvison Perez.
The catcher, number 40, Arvison Perez.
Runners on his way to third. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready once again, Danny Freeman. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Put it on the board. Yes.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 65 for him here, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Freeman. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Ready now, Willie Abreu. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Abreu.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Come on, big guy, your pitch, huh?
And the runner's breaking for third. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in. Digging in, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Right fielder, Willie.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Abreu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So coming to the plate, Vince Fernandez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the runner's trying for third. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Jansen is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Binghamton jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andrew Church earns win number 4 on the season. Cole Stapler permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Hartford Yard Goats and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jacob Waguespack gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Batting full.
Digging in now, Danny Freeman. He'd love to carry over some of the magic from last night. He was 5 for 5 in that ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. But right there is the second baseman and died. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show.
Come on, big guy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left.
That one's
Break
crushed.
out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 66 on the year, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Freeman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Wall it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready to begin the 8th. Into the box now, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping into the box, Drew Weeks.
The right fielder, number 16. Drew Weeks.
Runners on the move for second. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So striding in, Vince Fernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike taken to throw. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw will be in time for the first out, but meanwhile that tying run has come in to score.
I liked it. He didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great.
Danny Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Nice rip. Round hard,
Into center field, line drive
score.
base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 9-4 ball game.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Now at the plate, Drew Weeks. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Number 8.
Ready for another chance? Vince Fernandez. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
You're scoring.
Torres is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yard Goats lead it 9-4. Striding in, Alberto Torres. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then it could happen.
Hit on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Yard Goats are out on top, 9-4.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Hartford came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ashton Godot wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats, 10 runs, 18 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Hartford Yard Goats and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 40, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The third baseman, Danny Freeman.
Come on, right here, one time.
Come on, baby, see you
First pitch coming, here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
Adios, pelota.
So a 3-run shot to left center. Big number 67 on the year as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
I didn't know how close you were.
Next will be the cleanup.
Now back.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Wait a minute, you're not even close. You weren't even close to bringing that one back. Ball's right here, and you're not even close to making a catch. Wow, the ball's on your left or right. I don't know which side he is.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center.
Pick it up.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like a little deja vu for him right now. Last time out, he surrendered 6 runs, and he's given up 4 here already.
At the plate, Drew Weeks.
The right fielder, number 16, Drew Weeks.
Get your pitch.
Yep.
He's running. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Szymborski takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. On to first, and they get the double play. So 1 run on 2 hits. Danny Freeman will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate.
Yeah, center field was not even close to catching that ball. Left center field, boom, not even close. The ball's not even, nope.
Now here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Cantwell. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
See if we can turn that unassisted double play.
Line softly toward the hole.
Nope.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. So digging in now, Danny Freeman. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
So a 3-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake. Yeah, that's an unbelievable job out of the bullpen. An 8-out save. You don't see that very often anymore.
8-2 tonight's final. The Hartford Yard Goats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Weinkoop picks up his team-leading 13th win. Tyler Kinley records 8 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats, 8 runs, 10 hits. One error. They left 6